It's been forever. Yeah, yeah. I looked, and it's been 6 months since I recorded a podcast, and 4 months since I recorded that little, like, oh, I'm getting the internet. I'm gonna be back making videos video. 4 months since I have seen you guys and been on here and all of that, and I've missed you all. But before I get into that, just because there might be some new people, or you might have completely forgot who in the world I am, my name is Claudie, and this is my podcast. So apparently I'm doing this hand thing now. I don't know what's up with that, but anyway. How are you guys? I've missed you all so much. So, the last time I recorded, I said, oh, I'm getting the internet. Well, I can't remember exactly which time that was because it's been 4 months, but it was either the time where they just didn't show up or they got here and then told me that they couldn't install the internet. I had that particular thing happen 3 times. So anyway, I had to get a slower service, not like the fast normal speeds. I had to get like a still really expensive yet not fast at all connection because I don't know. It's just what happens when you move into a smaller town, I guess. But I'm not getting my hopes up too high, but I have an appointment in October to get fast internet. I think I can get it here because they've done some work and stuff outside and they were drilling into the building, so I'm thinking that I can get it. I hope I can. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, this is fast enough I can stream videos. Uploading this is going to take forever, but that's just what it is, and I will just let it run up overnight. It'll be okay. But that sort of hindered my video making process, and then of course there was like the life stuff. And if you've watched my last videos, you guys know what's going on, but I will do just a little recap. Don't want to get into it too much, but I went through a divorce, and so I am now single, no ring, and the divorce is finalized and all of that, and almost everything is done. So, yeah. And so that, of course, it just, as it will, or it's possible to do, it sort of put the kibosh on my crafting mojo. I just really, I don't know, I just didn't really, I would start stuff and then I wouldn't finish it, or my nose is itching. I would start things and then just be like, you know, just, I don't know. And then of course I have a job that sometimes I can actually get some stuff done there. I've made like, I'll show you later on when I talk about what I've been making. But I have been able to get some crafting done while I'm at work, which has been really nice. But that's not all of the time because, you know, it is busy sometimes, so can't do anything if I have to do other stuff. It's just how work goes, right? So yeah, I guess I'll talk more about maybe life stuff at the end because this is running up on 3 minutes, and yeah, let's talk about crafting goodness. So I think, let's see, I don't know if I had been to Kentucky Sheep and Fiber yet when I recorded last, but I did go to a fiber festival. My friend and her husband came up and visited, and so it's Aunt Addie's Crochet, but I feel like she's changed her name on social media, but because I think it just shows up as her name now. I'm really bad at knowing people's internet handles. I just know your real name. Sorry. But anyway, Addie and Aaron came up, and we went to Kentucky Sheep and Fiber, and we had so much fun. And I bought more stuff than I probably should have, but that's okay. And, well, I didn't actually buy that much, but still, for the level of crafting that I did and what I have been doing, I brought too much, but that's okay. I enjoy it. And I have used one thing, I think, that I bought, so yay. What else? Okay, anyway, life stuff later. Wait, no. I was talking about festivals. Yes. Okay. So, and I was going to go to a wool gathering, which was this weekend, but I live 3.5 hours away now, and I used to live like less than an hour and a half away, so it's just a little too long, especially to drive up there by myself, so I didn't do that. So let's go on and talk about what I have been working on. So I think I've got a pile of stuff here. Surprisingly, not that much stuff. And I actually don't think I brought everything. I have cross-stitched a little bit, and I don't have that with me. So, next time. Okay, so I finished a hat, and I don't know what I've shown you, what I haven't showed you, but I finished a hat. And it is, it looks much better on the screen than it does in person, color-wise. The lighting in here is a little, so I don't know about the color accuracy of this, and it could be my screen too, I don't know. I'm on my laptop camera thing, and I don't think it's as good as my usual one, but this is the setup that I had to work with today, because where I'm getting internet, I have to move some stuff around upstairs, and because of where the connections, anyway. And my craft room's a little, like, it's not disheveled, but stuff's pulled away from the wall. It's kind of crazy. So anyway, I made this hat. It is made out of Knit Picks Brava worsted in the Camel Heather colorway. I used size 8s. I believe they were the Knit Picks ones. I've got some Knit Picks fixed circulars, and I'm pretty sure that's what I used. So I did a 1x1 twisted rib, which kind of, I don't know what that was about, but it kind of skews a little bit, but I like it. And the color in real life is much more really dark mustard. Like, it's kind of yellow and kind of green, or it's, you know, and kind of brown. So it's that kind of color. I did the crown decreases. It's not been washed or blocked or anything, but those are my decreases. I think they look pretty good. They're just knit two togethers, so those usually look pretty good for me. And then, so this is just going to go in the donation pile, because I had one skein of this left, and this was not my favorite color. I bought it for like $1, like when Knit Picks had their sale stuff, and they had this color on sale for $1, so I think I bought a bunch of them, and then I used most of them for a blanket. But then I had one skein left, and I wanted to use it for something. I just didn't want to just sort of throw it away. So I used it for this hat, and that will make someone a very nice warm gift. And it's not my color. I think it's because it's sort of got yellow in it, and that just looks bad on me personally, and so I tend to go, I don't like that. So the other thing that I have finished is still living in the project bag, and it's not been blocked. The project bag is from Southpaw Creations, so Erin, Gimme Yarn 418. This, I think, might have been the first bag I ever bought from her. I just really loved it. It's got like little forest animals on it. It's super cute, and it's a drawstring, which I like. So I finished a cowl. Let me get the rest of it out of here. I'll just talk about this first. So I used size 6 4mm needles. I used my ChiaoGoo interchangeables. That's what this is. Down to, I made it a 16-inch, which I could have went up one size with the cable, but I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't. So that's what that is. And this is all I have left over the yarn. So this was hand spun yarn, spun by the wonderful and fabulous Ming Mao. She has a really cute bag shop now, so you should check it out. It's Rain Barrel Designs on Etsy. So I don't know if she sells any of her hand spun, but she should. I'm talking to you. Yeah. But anyway, so she gifted this for me, or this to me for, I think, Christmas. And so you can, this is all I had left. I keep my little scraps of hand spun because I one day want to make a thing with it. I just haven't done it yet. So. Okay. Yeah. And I know the colors are not good in this lighting. I wish it's nighttime. It's 8 o'clock and it's already dark outside because winter. Yeah. So there we go. Okay, now I guess you'd like to see what I actually finished as opposed to just the remnants of it. So let me see which one's the bottom. This is inside out. Okay. Again, I have not blocked it, so it's curling up on the end. So I'm gonna hold it this way and show you what it looks like stretched out. Once it's blocked, you'll see more what it is. But isn't it beautiful? Beautiful. All right. So again, I know the colors are not showing up as nice as they should, but it's, and there's some hair on there. That's my hair. It's sort of this really beautiful pinky purple shade, and then like all of these different greens. And green is my favorite color. Okay, so it died. It fell. Okay, so it fell and I had to pick it up. Sorry. So yeah, it's so fun. I love it. I'm gonna put it on so you can see. I just got a haircut a couple of days ago, or like a week ago. And I'm so happy with it. Anyway. So yes, okay, I don't want to put it over my mouth because then you won't be able to hear me, but it's going to keep me super duper warm. Now the pattern, it is a pattern on Ravelry. I'm going to pull it up really quick because I can't remember what it is. And I apologize about doing this, but that's what I'm doing. It is the Stacked Eyelet Cowl by Amy Madison. It's on her website, and okay, it's on her website. It's not like a PDF format or anything, but it's basically, I can't remember how many I cast on. I don't remember how many I cast on. And then you do eyelet, like garter row, eyelet row, garter row, knit, stockinette, and then you repeat that. So I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 6 sections in the pattern, which is pretty good. The skein was 4 ounces and about, I can't remember how many, I think it was 240 yards. I don't have the tag. I don't know what happened to it. Oh no, it was in a bag. What was written on it, and I think that's upstairs. But this is a really good cowl size, and I thought that this would work really well for it. And the yarn is it's not scratchy or anything, so neck appropriate, yes please. And it's winter soon, so cold. But it does have, you know, eyelets in it, so like you can, yeah, I really do like it. I really love it. And I wanted, since it was a gift yarn, I wanted to make something for me and something that I would wear all the time. And this is going to be my best friend in winter. Because I'm going to be forced to go out in winter 5 days a week. No, it's fine. I'm not looking forward to shoveling snow. But it doesn't really snow as much here. Even though I'm really only a couple hours away from where I lived before. But it doesn't. So anyway, that's my, I think, okay. I'm pretty sure that's my, it's not my last, well, I guess it's my last finished object. And then I have some mini finished objects. So I've posted about this on Instagram a little bit. I have finished a bunch of granny squares, but the finished project is not done. So it's sort of a whip. So I don't know. We're going to put it here. So I have got 4 different colors. Let's see. Let's get that one over there so you can see. So there's this pink, really pretty pink color that is not showing up pink on my screen for some reason, but it is a very sort of a berry kind of pink, but it's kind of a little brighter than that. Now these are all Loops and Threads Impeccable, and I can't remember the colorway, but I'll go over everything when I get this project done. It's actually for a tutorial pattern. I'm excited about it. There's that one, there's that one, there's that one, which this is showing up brighter. I think it's my screen. I hope it's my screen, and this will be magically the right colors when I put it up. So anyway, I've got a bunch of these. I've got stacks and stacks of them over there. So I'm very excited. I'm not done making all of the individual pieces yet, but I should be getting close. I have to count. I think I'm close. So that is it for my finished objects and partially finished. I do have some whips, and I will show those to you. This one, it's not got much love from me. This, and I know I've showed these before because I've been working on them forever. These are the no heel. Oh my goodness, I can't even remember what it is, but I will put it here somewhere because I can't remember the title of them. I'm pretty sure it's the Helix no heel sock, something like that. But anyway, it's these. I know I've talked about them a lot, and I'm working on them in tandem, and they go up. Maybe it's spiral no heel. I don't know. They go up. Actually, let me just look it up because I know I probably won't be able to actually put it there. Give me 1 second. Sorry about this, guys. The No Heel Spiral Socks by La Maison Relais is who that's by. So, yeah. I'm using size, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're 1.5s. And they're Knit Picks. But I don't know, like, I think I just kind of, I don't know, I think this is part of the reason that my knitting mojo kind of stopped, is because I was working on this exclusively and I was just sort of tired of it, and I was like, about it. And so I did eventually start something else, which made me go, oh, okay, I think it's just those socks. So I've worked on them a little bit. They're just basically my backup project at this point. Like if I'm not working on anything else and I want to work on something, I will work a few rounds on them, but I'm not really worried about getting them done in any time frame. However, the bag they're in is from Rain Barrel Designs. So it's Amy, and it's so fun. She has, I don't know if she sold out of it, but she had this really cute print with campers on it. It's super cute, but I think she might have sold out. I don't know. And then the last project that I'm working on, I actually cast on this morning because I woke up ridiculously early, and I worked out and I did some stuff, and then like I sort of just was like, okay, and I was like, well, I should cast on this hat. So I cast it on, and then I did a couple rounds, and then I was like, I don't know. I was like, I think I want to work on it at night. I've been watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia because I'm a couple seasons behind, so I've been watching it and trying to do a little knitting. But anyway, here is what I've got so far. I'm like 2.5 rows in. Ooh, isn't that exciting? 2x2 rib. Whoa, 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 okay. So the yarn though, that's the exciting part. Oh, the needles are size 9s, which is a 5.5 millimeter, and they're my the Knit Pick 16-inch interchangeable set. I think they're like the Nova Platina ones. So the yarn though is gorgeous. It's the Caron Pantone colors. This colorway is the Strawberry Chill. So I have not taken them all apart yet. I literally just took the last one out, rolled it into a ball, and started it. I'll do the others later, but not right now. Yeah, the colors are gorgeous. So they don't have color names. They just have color numbers. But anyway, you can see it's beautiful. And then the last color in this one is green. And it looks kind of, it's like a, it's got a slight grayness to it. I think if like you weren't paying attention, it would maybe read as gray, but it's green. And it's so pretty. I love this yarn. Now I've only worked with it, of course, for 2.5 rounds, so not enough to make a full opinion on it yet. I might make a video once I get done just to sort of let you know, because I did buy a lot of it. So I bought this colorway, which I'm making a hat. The pattern I'm using is actually, well, I don't think I'm going to use the pattern, but I used the stitch count to start with. I cast on 72. I used the, actually, is it on here? Yes, I used this pattern. I think they just call it a Fair Isle beanie or something like that, Fair Isle. And I don't think it says on there what it is, but yeah, I cast on the green first, so it's not going to look like those, but I don't know yet if I'm going to do that particular Fair Isle, like that color work. Let me get that out here so you can see. That one might be easier to see the difference. I don't know if I'm going to do that one or not, but I needed to know how much to cast on, or how many stitches to cast on, so yeah. I like it so far. It is, I had heard it was a little splitty, and it is a little bit, but these needles are, these Noble Patinas, they are not super duper sharp. I think if I were using my ChiaoGoo ones, it would cause me a little bit more problems, but because these have a sort of more blunt end, and it's a size 9, for the ribbing, I think that I've not been having any problems with that. And I have, I cast on and then ripped back and did it again. And I still ended up with a super long tail. Happens every time. So, that was what happened before. I was like, oh, that's really long. And so I ripped back and shortened it up, and it's slightly shorter, but not as short as it should have been. I think my tension was a little tighter the second time. Yeah. Anyway, I like it so far. The yarn feels wonderful. It is, it's 60% acrylic, 20% nylon, and 20% merino, and it feels, it kind of almost feels a little like it's got bamboo in it. Like it's sort of, I'm sure it's the nylon and the acrylic blended together, but it's like, it's got a slickness to it. Like if it was merino, even merino is soft, and this is very soft and squishy, but it still feels like wool to me. And this, I don't really feel the merino in it, but it is still very, very soft. And it retails, I think, for $8. I'm pretty sure I paid $8. Well, no, I didn't pay $8 for it because they had a sale, buy 2 get 1 free, when I bought this. So I bought 6 skeins. So I got this color, and let's just move on to what I bought, because that's what I'm going to talk about now. So I bought the Strawberry Chill, and then I bought Elephant Gray. It's just a really pretty white to black gradient. And these are 2 different grays, even if it's hard to see it there, but they are. And I bought River Rock, which is more browns. So it's white to brown with this sort of slightly pinkish beige color, a more gray, regular gray color, and then like a light beige. This is going to be really pretty. I think I know who that's going to end up with. I feel. This color is Frozen Berry. I love this one. Oh, it's not showing up in this pretty. This color is so pink. Well, not pink. It's like a magenta. This one here. And this is green. This one here, where my pinky is actually green. I hope that this shows up in real life. And this is a light blue and a dark blue and a medium blue. Very pretty. And then 2 more. Ultraviolet Minerals. This is very purple. Very purple. And if I'm able to, I don't know if I can edit this on this computer. If I can, I may try to put in a picture where like I took what they look like in natural sunlight if the color's weird. If not, I'll put a link in the description bar and in the show notes with a picture to Instagram that I put on. Now this is Terrarium Green. It's just a lot of really pretty greens. These 2 light greens are different. They, even in person, they do look a little bit the same, but they are, one's slightly darker than the other. I will probably not put these 2 right next to each other when I do this. So I bought these. I bought so many of them because I thought, okay, I've been wanting to work on my stranded color work because it's inconsistent at best, and so I just wanted to kind of do that. So I thought, well, I kind of know what I'm going to make for all of them, or I have a general idea, and I know maybe who would like what. So I just did that. Yay! I'm very excited though. These are really good. I can work on these at work. Maybe I can work on them on my lunch hour. Though I think next week, yeah, I think I only have half-hour lunches. I'm working a little bit overtime, so don't know how much I'll get done, but it works up fairly fast, I think. I think it says it's a bulky weight. Is that what it says? It says 5 bulky on the tag. I think it's more of an Aran weight, but I think because it's got so many strands and it does want to kind of split apart a little bit, I think that's where maybe it's like that would maybe be a bulky, but when it's twisted up, I think that's more Aran. But that's just my personal opinion, and yeah, because I'm using size 9s, which is, you know, really like an appropriate size for a bulky weight, but you can look like it's a little gappier. But I mean, I'm not worried about it. I think it's going to be fine, and I think it's going to be really pretty. And I'm hitting my laptop, I'm sorry. This is perched precariously on books. Actually, it's perched on, to be specific, my box set of Little House on the Prairie books. Okay, so I think that's all of the crafty stuff I have to show you. Yeah, I think that's been it. I have watched a lot of stuff on TV. Not a lot. What have I watched? I don't even know. I don't know. Like I mentioned, I'm watching, I think I'm on season 12 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Because, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna start watching, what is it called? The Castle on Hulu. I heard it was really good. I'm gonna start watching it. I think it's like, it's from Stephen King, and it's about, unless I'm getting it confused with another show. It's about like the town, like, so all of the stuff that Stephen King has written about, like they sort of put it all into this one town and like what the town looks like or something. I'm pretty sure that's the right show. The premise is what I'm talking about. So if that's not the title of it, that's what I mean for whatever show that is. I don't really have a whole lot of time to watch too much anymore because my work schedule is sort of weird. I start later in the day, which means I get home later, and honestly, it's just kind of late, and I'm usually tired, and so I don't stay up really late anymore or anything like that. So, not a big deal. But does cut into my sitting in front of the TV thing, but there you go. So what else has happened? Oh, I got a nose ring. That was not there the last time I recorded. I've wanted one for a very long time. I actually used to have this, like my labret pierced. You see? The hole is still there, and it always will be, unless I get it surgically altered to like seal it up, and that's not worth it to me. I was feeling the inside. The hole's on the inside too, like on the inside of my lip, but I'm pretty sure it's closed up. I've not tried it in a long time, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's closed. So I did get my nose done. I went out with some girls from work, and we went and got our like nose pierced. I don't know. This is what happens when they're like, "Hey, who wants to go home early? Because we're done." And I'm like, but yeah, I should have got this done instead of this, because I don't think this really looked that good on me. But I really like my nose ring. I've not changed the jewelry out yet. I have bought new jewelry to change it. And I attempted to change it once, but it was still a little swollen and tender. So I was like, yeah, no, I'll just leave it in there and I'll worry about it later. Let's see, what else? I got new glasses that I recorded. Have you seen my new glasses? They're blue. Yeah, I think you can maybe tell they're blue. They're blue. I like them. I got a haircut. I mentioned that. It was really too long and it was driving me insane. So I went and I was like, I want it to like the top of my shoulders, please. And she did that for me. Yeah, I don't know. That's really it. I mean, I'm sure I could talk about more stuff. But I do want to say that, you know, I am definitely going to be making more videos, because I've just, as sort of like the chaos of like life being turned upside down sort of came to a close, or, you know, started to taper off and all of that. I guess I just sort of was like, I sort of felt like I don't want to say missing something, because that's not exactly what I mean, but it was just sort of like, I guess I missed making YouTube videos. I missed talking with you guys. I missed sharing, you know, what's going on, because I've had this YouTube channel for like 5 years now, almost 6 now, 5.5, 6 years. And I've been doing this for 2 or 3 years now. You wouldn't know it from the fact that I only have 44 episodes, but still. I just miss you guys. And I've been active on Instagram fairly. I mean, I've been on Instagram, even if I've not been posting, but I have been on Instagram, and I just, you know, I see other people making videos, and I'm like, I want to do that. But I kind of stopped watching YouTube videos, which I think, because I just didn't really have, I don't know. It was just part of the whole thing. But now, like, I watch a little bit on my work, or on my lunch at work, because, like, the way that my lunch is not, I have lunch a little earlier than a lot of people that I work with for some reason. And so, and there's not, I mean, I do have flexibility when I can take my lunch, but I choose to just like take it whenever they've told me to take it. And it makes things easier. But so it only overlaps. Like if I have an hour lunch, it only overlaps half an hour with like the other people that like you know, my friends at work. And so that in that first half hour, I have been watching YouTube videos and eating lunch, you know, and trying to get a little bit of crafting done. So I kind of feel it like it's there. Do you know what I mean? And I've been working on stuff. I actually have been working on tons of granny squares. And another thing that I didn't show you because I don't have it here with me. So It's still at work. So yeah, I just have been doing it. I just am now going to be making the video part. I don't know if I'm still going to record here. I mean, and I don't know how frequent everything's going to be. I'd like it if I could get back to like every other week. With my schedule, that would work out, but I don't know. So I don't want to say specifically, because as soon as I do that, you know, something's going to come up and I'm not going to be able to do it. So I will record again when I can, but I've really missed you guys. I'm so happy that I was able to do this today, and hopefully I'll be back in a couple of weeks. I shouldn't say that. I just said that I shouldn't say that. That's my goal though. Anyway, all right, I'm just completely rambling at this point, so I'm gonna go. And yeah, leave me a message in the comments and let me know what's going on with you. I hope everything is going well. Oh, if you're in, you know, like the Carolinas or just the East Coast, I mean, the rain is, it's supposed to hit where I am. Not like hard, obviously, but we're getting sort of a little bit of it, like where it's pushed inland. We're supposed to get that tomorrow, I think. But yeah, I hope everybody's safe, and I know there's a lot of flooding and everything going on, so you know, just stay safe, everybody, and take care of yourself, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.